Please be seated. How are we doing? Good? Deep breath. We're here. And take that deep breath and just be centered in this place and in this time and in all the love and all the friendship that surrounds you. Breathe out all the worries and the stress, the nerves. Can't do anything about it now. Wants to be part of the party. It's good to be here. It's good to celebrate. Good to celebrate love. Good to celebrate commitment. Good to celebrate family. The family that has gathered and the family that you have created. Jenna and Lucas, you did it. And Thomas. Lucas did it too. You brought all of us together. Across the miles, across the continents, across the oceans, across the provinces. All of us here together. So thank you for what you've done to make this day possible. For all the planning and preparation and thoughtfulness that brought us to this place. Jenna, for your planning determination, we say thank you. And Thomas, for supporting that planning determination, we say thank you. Both of you made it possible for us to be here. Though you were legally joined in marriage in April of 2023, and though some of your Australian family were present for that, many of us were unable to be with you that day. And so it is good and wonderful that we can be with you today as we continue to celebrate your love, as we offer our support to your love and to the commitment and covenant you are making again today. On that day, you chose to love one another fully and completely and deeply, and work together and be together, even when life and love is not that easy, through all the twists and the turns. And so feel all the love and family that are supporting you. You're not alone. A while back, Jenna, you sent to one of our many group chats and Instagram posts a poem. And it was these words: "Distance makes the heart grow fonder, and it has my heart split in two, but not in the way that it is broken, just the way that half is here and half is there. They're both beating, but neither whole." The distance is hard, and sometimes filled with heartache, but there's no heartache today, only hearts that are full. Because Jenna and Thomas, you've done everything you possibly can to maintain connection and keep connection and to keep family and love at the center of your lives. And we are blessed because of that. Yesterday, as family and friends gathered, I heard Jenna say to Lucas, "Buddy, look, all the people we love are here. All the people you love are here." And feel that. And even the bugs are here. Yeah. A caterpillar. So we pause in this beautiful part of creation, gathered by Creator and creation. And we breathe in all the love that fills us and all the friendship. A favorite film for many of us, regardless of our age, is the film Finding Nemo. For those not familiar with it, the story plot revolves around the adventures and the joys and the struggles and the sorrows of an overprotective clownfish named Marlin, who along with his forgetful regal blue tang named Dory, search for Marlin's missing son Nemo. It's a story of loss and grief, but also a story of overcoming fear and learning to take risks. It's a story of unlikely connections and friendships and family. Family that's not defined by blood or DNA, but family that's defined by commitment. A love that accepts each of us as we are for who we are. So I'm going to invite Connor to come and share part of the dialogue from Finding Nemo.
Please don't go away. Please, no one ever stuck with me for so long before. And if you leave, I remember things better with you. I do. Look, Fisherman 4242, I remember it, I do. It's there, I know. It is because when I look at you and I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home.
Thank you, Connor. And I look at you and I'm home. I'm home. Jenna and Thomas, today you celebrate the home you have found in each other, the home you have created and are creating for your family, for Lucas, the home that you've built and continue to build. Because Thomas, we know, there'll always be another project on the go. And there's nothing wrong with that. But today you are home. The relationship you share is a home built on the foundation of love and that abiding commitment to one another. And so as we gather today, I invite you to affirm your desire to keep on home building together as you affirm your intention to enter anew this marriage, this commitment, this covenant. So Thomas, I ask you, will you promise to continue to care for and love Jenna through all the joys and sorrows of life, and in that to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together?
I will.
And Jenna, will you promise to continue to care for and love Thomas through all the joys and sorrows of life, and in that to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together?
I will.
Thank you. Jenna and Thomas chose a reading to share today. It's called All I Know About Love by Neil Gaiman. This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. This is everything I've learned about marriage. Nothing. Only that the world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night, and delight and pain, and the only thing that makes it okay, sometimes, is to reach out a hand in the darkness and find another hand squeeze, and not be alone. It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses, It's what they mean. Somebody got your back. Somebody knows your worst self and somehow doesn't want to rescue you or send for the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves becoming one. It's a light from a distant lighthouse, bringing you both safely home. Because home is wherever you are both together. So this is everything I have to tell you about love and marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. Because there are things you cannot know before you experience them. Because no study can prepare you for the joys or the trials. Because nobody else's marriage is like your marriage. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it. A dance you cannot be taught. A song that did not exist before you began together. So sing. And because in the darkness you will reach out a hand, not knowing for certain if someone else is even there. And your hands will meet, and then neither of you will ever need to be alone again. Neither of you will never, ever be able to be alone again. And that's all I know. That's all I know about love.
The water is wide and I can't cross over, and neither have the wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I.
I read somewhere that love calls forth both the best and the worst in us. The best, that it might be celebrated, and the worst, that it might be healed. The best and the worst, the celebration and the healing. But remember, through it all, you do not do it alone. You need each other. And so when you want to turn away, turn back. Turn back to one another. Return to the vows and promises that you've made through this time together, the vows and promises you made before this day. And return to the love that you found in each other. Return to the love that is Lucas, and that love that is all around you this day. For we do love you. So, knowing all that you know about love, which is nothing, and about each other, which is probably a whole lot, and all those hopes and dreams and all your passions and your quirks and your corks, I invite you to join your right hands and look to one another as you deepen the commitment you have made, as you offer your vows and promises. You can. And Thomas, whenever you're ready.
From the moment we met, I knew you were the one. Your smile is contagious, and your eyes shine brighter every day. You have shown incredible bravery, moving across the world with me, embracing new challenges with grace and strength. Your endless love for Lucas and dedication to our family is truly inspiring. Today, I promise to support you, to stand by your side through every joy and challenge, and to cherish every moment we share. I vow to be the best partner I can, to love you unconditionally, and to create a home filled with laughter, love, and endless adventures. Together, we will build a future full of dreams realized and memories made. I love you now and always.
Yeah.
Thomas, since the day we met, you've held a place in my heart. And over the past 7 years, as our love and family grows, my heart continues to fill. There is a quote that resonated with me, which was in response to the question of why people get married. Because we need a witness to our lives. There's a billion people on the planet, and what does any one life really mean? In a marriage, you're promising to care about everything. The good things, the bad things, the terrible things, the mundane things. All of it. All the time, every day. You're saying your life will not go unnoticed? Because I will notice it. And your life will not go unwitnessed because I will be your witness. The book. So I promise to be your witness. To witness your accomplishments, your failures, your joys, sorrows, and your frustrations. And I promise to notice everything you do, big and small, and to be by your side. Thank you, buddy. Through it all, I'll continue to notice what an amazing dad you are, how driven, reliable, and loving you are. I'll continue to notice when you upgrade a wall in Clash of Clans, when you remove all of the weeds from the lawn, when you fill my gas tank because I never do, and when you let me sleep all day when I'm sick. I promise to love you and Lucas for the rest of my life.
The exchange of the sticks. It's an ancient custom. It's good to have new customs. You've chosen today to gift one another with rings. It's an ancient tradition because the ring is a circle, an ancient symbol, unbrokenness, unity, harmony, the cosmos. It's a symbol of oneness, perfection, joining your lives into an unbroken circle of love and friendships, of joys and sorrows, of celebrations and accomplishments. Invite you, Thomas. Take the ring, and as you're placing it on Jenna's hand, repeat after me. Jenna Rose.
Jenna Rose.
This ring is a sign.
This ring is a sign
of my love and loyalty.
of my love and loyalty.
Wear it as a symbol.
Wear it as a symbol
of our marriage.
of our marriage.
Jenna, as you're placing the ring on Thomas's finger. Thomas. This ring is a sign of my love and loyalty.
This ring is a sign of my love and loyalty.
Wear it as a symbol
Wear it as a symbol
of our marriage. Jenna and Thomas, you have once more offered to each other your promises of love and commitment to one another, to Lucas. You have symbolized that love through the joining of hands. You've declared that love in the exchange of vows, and you've symbolized that love and commitment in the giving and receiving of rings. I now invite you to express your love and to seal the covenant with the sharing of a kiss. One more reading. So may God's love surround you and strengthen you to keep all the promises you have made this day. In the Apache tradition, they offer this wedding blessing. Yeah.
It's a good one.
He wants to see a beetle, buddy.
May the sun bring you new energies by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away any worries you may have. And may the breeze blow new strength into your being all the days of your life. May you walk gently through the world and know its beauty. For now you will not feel the rain, for you will each be a shelter to one another. You will not feel the cold, for you will be warmth to one another. You will not feel solitude, for you will be company to each other. You are two persons, but both will lead one life. When you go to your home, enter into that dwelling and enter into all the days of your life, for happiness will be your companion, and your days will be good and long upon this earth. May it be so. So I invite you to stand and join with me in celebrating Jenna and Thomas and the love and commitment that have been shared this day.
just asked a few days ago to be the MCs for tonight, so bear with us. Voluntold. But we did have some time to come up with a little game for the couple. So since Jenna's been home, we've noticed that there's been a few additions to her vocabulary. Some things that we've had to ask her what she's talking about. So we decided to start writing some of them down, and we've added them to the jar here. So if you want to see the newlyweds kiss, you have to come up, pull one of the tags out of the jar, read it aloud, and try to guess what it means. And if you get it correct, the newlyweds will kiss. I think that's everything. We'll be coming up to do speeches throughout the meal. If anyone wants to come up at any point to say anything, feel free. Otherwise, enjoy your food. All right.
And if you're from Australia and you know what all of this means, you can pull one and try to guess the Canadian slang version of that word.
Hello again, everyone. We're going to get started with the speeches for this evening. And up first we have Tom's best man, Lee Kilmeyer.
Hello.
Maybe Lucas could just do this for me. That'd be all right. Hey everyone. Those who haven't met me, I'm Lee. I'm over here from Australia supporting Tom. So yeah, firstly, thanks for the bride and groom for inviting me here all the way from Oz, and for everyone here being so welcoming. It's complete other side of the world, and it's a pretty stunning place, stunning venue, stunning wedding, and of course the bride and bridal party as well, stunning. So great wedding. Well done, Jenna, organising, and Jenna as well. So yeah, bit outnumbered here tonight. So normally there's some cheap laughs and a couple of tables of Tom's friends for something like this. But we'll see how we go, and hopefully you can learn something about Tom as he becomes part of the family. So Tom, or as we call him, Dunks, Dunker, Little Tommy, Tommy, or Legend Leader 6969 if you play any online games with him. Or as Jenna calls him, Thomas. So yeah, I've known Tom since 2007. We met on the first day of university studying engineering together. Been mates ever since, spanning overseas trips to New Zealand, Japan. We've hiked some Kokoda Trail, and then most recently we've driven across BC this last week. And now we're sharing the fun of being relatively new parents, so it's good fun. So Tom and I both ended up as project managers in our profession, and my wife, and I'm sure Jenna would say, we have a habit of project managing everything. So we have a bit of a joke in the PM world that there's 5 Ds of project management, which is delay, 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 delete, deny. So when you're wondering why that project hasn't happened for 3 years, that's why. So I've got the 5 Ds of Tom Dunker here. So the first D is disciplined. If there's one thing we know about Tom when it comes to spending a loonie or a toonie, I've got my own jar of Canadian words as well. So he's very disciplined and fiscal, which has probably led to the creation of our friendship. So we actually met on the first day of uni by chance. I think we were assigned the same project group. Turns out we're both catching the train home, and then he said before the next train home there's time for a cheeky visit to the casino. Little did I know that just meant walking around finding unspent credits to see if we could make a few dollars. So he set the scene then. But yeah, jokes aside, smart with money, much smarter than me, and that's a trait that I'm sure will serve him and Jenna well into the future. Second D is diet. So one thing you may not know about Tom is his unwavering dedication to his diet. He's let loose a bit this week. It's been good, but since I've known him, it's cook-ups of chicken, broccoli, and rice. So out of Tupperware containers. So mains will come around soon of chicken, rice and Tupperware containers. But no. And on very special occasions, he may even have a chocolate milkshake. And on very, very special occasions, he may even have a beer. So I don't know where we're sitting tonight, Tom. Is this very, very special? We'll keep an eye out, guys. See how he rates the night. The third one is dedication. So from the moment I met Tom, knew he was the type of person that when he decided he wanted to do something, he would give it 110%. Across his career, friends, gaming, fitness, his kids, I don't know. No, I'm not predicting the future there. And especially dedication to his true love, which is the Western Bulldogs Australian rules football team. So, but I think all of us being here tonight can be attributed to his dedication. And how's that? Well, in January 2016, he decided to take a gamble and move to the other side of the world to progress his career and his engineering skills. So he ended up here in Halifax, a place we all had to Google to see where the hell it was. And it turns out it's pretty much the complete opposite side of the world to where we live. So it's a long way away. And I guess that dedication continued later in October 2016 on an October evening. So allegedly sneaking a cheeky kiss with Jenna on their first date outside the Henry house, which resulted in an intense and passionate evening of board games. So, but as he embarks on his new journey with Jenna and Lucas, I've no doubt that Tom, Jenna and Lucas, you'll have the dedication through everything life throws your guys' way, so that's awesome. The fourth D is delegation. So as PMs, this gets us out of jail. We want to delegate where we can. So just as Tom delegated the entire wedding planning, I've delegated this next part to a few people that couldn't make it all the way around the world today. So we'll see how technology goes, and we may see something on the screen. I'm not sure how. Crank it, Liam. Thanks, Liam. So yeah, just a special mention to my wife, who's obviously at home still with the two kids. This is definitely the longest I've ever been away from them. So I leave at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and start the journey home. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. So the final D, the Dunkers, Tom, Jenna, and Lucas. Thanks again for having me here to celebrate this with you. Tom, thanks for your friendships, your travels, the chats, the attempted gym sessions, the board games, the swims, even though they cost $5, golf, lands, footy trips, hikes, general, it might be in there, but what we call shit talk, camping, and just being a great mate over the last 18 years. So, Tom and Jenna, enjoy the next stage of your life as sort of second official husband and wife. Now you've had the party, so let's raise a glass to the Dunkers, to a lifetime of dedication, complete with many chocolate milkshakes and hopefully a couple of beers too. So, cheers. Thanks, guys.
Hello, everyone. All right, I'm back. So it's very hard to follow Lee's speech here, but I'll do my best. I feel very blessed to be here today, and I'm so happy that Jenna and Thomas have asked us to be part of the wedding. I wanted to give a fairly short and sweet toast to Jenna and Thomas. My sisters and I have an unspeakable bond, the McIsaac sisters. I've always felt very protective of Jenna. She's our baby. She was so spoiled with love and affection growing up. In fact, my mother often tells us that she was quite late to walk as a baby because we insisted on carrying her everywhere. As she grew, she became our little lawyer. She was always negotiating her terms with mom and dad and was a fiery, independent little woman. She has always been fiercely competitive as well. And with that, she has the tendency to excel at everything that she puts her mind to, from dancing to sports or just randomly memorizing the world map. If she wanted to accomplish something, you better get out of her way. With this in mind, I think we all knew the kind of partner that Jenna needed to feel happy and fulfilled in life. She needed to be someone who was kind and who would spoil with her love, but that would also challenge her and motivate her. When I first heard Jenna speak of Thomas, she told me he had an Australian accent, and I told her to go for it. I never knew how quickly their infatuation and connection would grow, and I was so pleased to learn that Thomas is basically the male version of Jenna. As you can imagine, it was a difficult adjustment to having our little sister, one of my best friends, move across the world. We miss her every day that she's gone. But it brings me so much joy to see the happiness that Thomas has brought to her life. I think there's no greater reason for us to be separated. I'm so proud of the life that you've built together and the loving parents that you've become. Thomas, thank you for loving, challenging, and taking care of my little sister. Congrats, guys.
Hello. 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 I look like you back.
Okay. I need my speech. One second. Okay, sorry. So when Caitlin and I were going over our speeches together, we realized we had a lot of overlap. So I'm just going to add a few antidotes to accompany Caitlin's lovely words. So I actually remember the night the one and only Jenna Rose entered this world. The specifics on Jenna as an infant are hazy, but I do recall being gifted a blow-up bowling set. I do vividly remember looking out a huge window onto the street, and it was nighttime, so there were a lot of bright lights, and it was the first time that I noticed how big the world felt. And looking back, that being the night Jenna was born makes perfect sense, as she would soon take the world by storm. As Caitlin said, one of her nicknames as a child was the lawyer, and she rarely lost an argument or a negotiation. I remember one time she wasn't behaving in the car, so our parents asked her if they needed to pull over the car and ask her if she needed to walk home. And what did 3-year-old Jenna say? Yep. So out she went to make her point while we waited in the car on a not too busy street, I should add, but it was a busy enough street that our grandparents drove by and picked her up. I can still see her adorable little face waving from the backseat of their car as they drove by. Yet again, she won. Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa. Jenna loved writing the most hilarious stories as a child. Her imagination knew no bounds. She was never without a stuffed animal, or 10, and of which she would concoct the most ridiculous names. Shout out to Hilarious Hedgehog, Charles Ernie McNerney, Chuckles something the third, and Chuckles number 2. In line with what Caitlin said about her excelling at any and everything she tried, another memory that comes to mind is when Caitlin was practicing her spelling words at age 7, and Jenna beat her to the punch by memorizing the words first. I'll never forget hearing Mom ask Caitlin to spell artificial, and Jenna's small voice coming from the next room, ARTIFICIAL. And speaking of things that Jenna excels at, seeing her in her element as a mother has brought us so much happiness. There was never any doubt Jenna would be an incredible mom. Watching her growing up, taking extreme care of all living and non-living objects around her, whether it was rocks, animals, bugs, or water balloons, she gave them names, was considerate of their feelings, cared for their needs, and grieved their losses. And I'm talking about the time Dad threw her water balloons out the window at a stop sign, and we had to stop the car to search in a field for these water balloons. Rest in peace, balloonies. She's always had a fiery spirit, and it was definitely a task trying to slow her down, both figuratively and literally. Mom knows it was a good thing she had long hair, so we could grab it when she ran for the road or the stairs. So at first I was having a hard time coming up with specific stories I wanted to tell about Jenna, and I think that's because we've all felt like we are all one entity. For the most part, growing up, we're never separate. Well, Caitlin and Jenna were separate when I had to sit in the middle of the car because they were fighting, but aside from that. But whether it was Highland dancing events, lob ball games, or us bringing her along to date nights with all of our boyfriends, we were always together. It became expected if one of us was invited somewhere, all 3 of us were showing up. Another nickname growing up of hers was Leech for a reason. But we loved every minute of it. Our mini-me was attached at the hip for 20 plus years before we all started spreading our wings across the provinces and countries. But despite any distance or amount of time, nothing's changed when we come back together. It feels like our missing piece is back and we stick like glue as much as possible. And this is why it was so hard to see her move across the world, but knowing she's with a person as great as Tom makes it bearable. I'm just kidding. We love you both so much, and we're really happy for your happiness. I'm saying we because we talked this out. You could be anywhere in the world, and we'll be ready to sit weirdly close with you on a couch when you come back. And we miss you and we love you.
Hello. Hi, everybody. A lot of you may not know me, but I am one of the many children that Patty had babysat all this time, and that led me to become the best of friends with Jenna. And that's a 29-year-long friendship, gonna last forever. And I'm so happy for you to have met Tom. And I do remember around the time we were living together, and Jenna says, I've met this guy, I got to meet him, and I instantly knew that it was a good fit. So I'm very happy for you. We've had a lot of good times together, a lot of memories. I want to keep it short because I'm getting kind of nervous. But I just had to come up here and say that. All right, love you.
Thank you for caring for our Jenna as your own. The distance is hard, but know she is surrounded with so much support, makes it easier for us. And for example, I know Bernadette went for lots of walks with Jenna when she was pregnant for Lucas and kept her moving, and then after Lucas was born. She was a huge support, and Fred too, but I know Bernadette did. And I really appreciate the fact that she took the time and was able to go gown shopping with Jenna. So that was wonderful. So I thank Bernadette for that. Jenna Rose has always been her own person, determined, caring, tender, passionate, never to be someone to back down from the hard things of life. As her grade primary teacher said, Jenna Rose is her own person. She needs time. There's no rushing her. And she will always do a great job at whatever she does. But she always took her time and was usually late for school. We love you, and we are so proud of you. And we are grateful that in Thomas, you found your soulmate. And we also want to welcome you to our family, Thomas. And I would like to invite you to raise a glass, but appropriately, there is a bug in mine. So I'll use a different glass. Yeah. But please join me in raising a glass to Jenna and Thomas Slanche.
G'day everyone. I'll do the talking because Jenna said she'll just cry. So, yeah. First of all, thank you so much for coming out today. I know a lot of you have come from quite some distance, all the way from Pictou. Some people a little bit further from Australia. So it means a lot to Jenna and I to see everybody out here today. It really does. So we thank you. We thank you very much. And to my beautiful wife, Jenna, you look more and more beautiful every day. And as Lee's already stolen my joke, I did not organise much of this wedding. As many of you know, I've been on holiday in Whistler for the last couple of weeks, and I arrived yesterday. So thank you so much. Yeah, so one thing that Jenna does awesomely is she commits to everything she does, whether it be a mother to Lucas, the dedication to her job, or spending hours and hours on the iPad playing Settlers of Catan for the sole purpose of beating me, which she does, so damn.
Sometimes.
I'd like to do a big thank you to Clinton Hills, especially Rachel and Emma, for this amazing venue and putting this together. This place is amazing. Really glad that we chose here. Everything's been perfect. To our photographer, Kayla, thank you so much. Our videographer, Shane and Nicole, we look forward to seeing all the end results in the end. A big thank you to Amelia, the fiddler. That was an awesome touch during the ceremony. I wasn't sure, I wasn't convinced at the beginning, but it was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Not by you, but when I said we were having a fiddler, but he was amazed by you the whole time.
And of course, a massive thank you to Mary Beth for doing such an amazing job today. Thank you. It's also her birthday, so we should all say happy birthday. So once again, thanks everybody for coming to good food, good drink, and good company. Thanks.
All right, I'm just going to start reading them off. And we can get people just to yell out if you think you know the answer. All right, an ice block. It's a popsicle. All right, footpath. A what? A footpath. Sidewalk, yay! A Sparky. Yeah, electrician, yay! Okay, let me see, go through here. Hens do. Yay. Lots of kisses. Swimmer. Bathing suit. Arvo. Yeah, someone got it. Yeah, afternoon. Just gonna keep going. I forgot this one. Yeah, Bicky. Cookie. Yes.
We're not that weird yet on that.
All right, I feel like people can get this one. Nappy. Diaper. Yay. All right. Fairy floss. Someone said it. Cotton candy, yes. Discovered that one at the carnival. Thongs. Flip-flops, yes. You guys can do a big kiss at the end if you want. I'll just... I wrote all these and I still don't remember all of them. Root. A tree. No, is there something? I feel like there's something else, but...
Yeah. Wait till the kids...
Okay, yeah, we'll wait on that one. Jumper. Yes. Okay. The boot. The trunk, yep. Bogan. No, yeah, nobody here. It's redneck, yeah, hillbilly. I was really digging on Google for some of these. Oot. Ute. Nobody? No, I don't even remember what it is. A what? A truck. The truck. Brekkie. Breakfast, yeah. Cot. Crib, yeah. Crib. A bucks party. Bachelor party, yes. A Barbie. Barbecue, yes. Pram. Roller. A slippery dip. A slide. Now this is a good one. I've heard this from Jenna and I was very shocked. Dead horse. Ketchup. Pass the dead horse. Yeah, that was a unique one.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah. Right, jocks. Yeah, underwear. All right, final one. Sunnies. Sunglasses. Yay!
For me, well, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Oh, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. No, no, no. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, or barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself,